Hey, how's everyone doing? This is Oz with Oz Mechanics, and on today's video we have this Dodge Ram right behind me. So the issue with this Dodge Ram, it's coming from another shop and it had a throttle body code. So what they did, they actually unloaded the parts cannon through a new throttle body and a new pedal position sensor, and after they couldn't figure it out, they brought it over here to me. So how about we get to this Dodge right here and let's fix it up on today's video. Alright, cool. So let's start off and look at these codes right here. So like I said, this came from another shop. I don't know what they disconnected. They just kind of told me they're going to leave it how it is. So as you can see, we have P0123, P0222, P0652, line pressure code, P2122, P2127, P2135, and P2138. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 throttle codes right here. Alright, so I can see what they're kind of looking for. They're basically trying to figure out this issue right here. But the ones I'm looking at right here that really pop out are the circuit low right here. So we have circuit low, sensor reference, throttle position sensor circuit low, and as well APP sensor low. So we have a TPS sensor low and then a pedal position sensor low. So when I see that, I'm looking at least like a wiring issue right here. We can look at this correlation as well, but let's look at our data PID, and then after that let's see what else we can go to. So let's go to live data, basically show the ones that we have, and I'm going to press this pedal position sensor and see if we have any movement. Cool, as you can see right there, we have proper movement. Just try to see if I can agitate this. But everything looks pretty nice right here. But remember, when we're looking at the scan tool, we're going to have a difference if we're looking at a picoscope or we're looking at oscilloscope. So how about we go up front and hook up our oscilloscope, and before that, let's look at our wiring diagram, see if we have anything that can correlate our APP sensor to our TPS sensor. So let's go look at our wiring diagram and see what we have. Alright, so this is our wiring diagram right here. So as we can see, this is going to be our APP sensor. And when we look right here, we have 5-volt references. We got one here and one over here. What I want to do, I want to see where these connect to, what other sensors they go to. So let me click on this and this one, and let's just back up a tiny bit and see. So our 5-volt reference right here, this is going to be sensor 2. As you can remember our codes, we had two low voltage, sensor 1 and sensor 2. Both of them are going to be going to the side over here. So let's see. So it's going to be yellow pink 2 and pink yellow 20. So pink yellow 20, we can already see it goes to our powertrain control module. As you can see, 5-volt reference into our crankshaft position sensor, and then as well it moves out. So we have pink yellow 13, pink yellow 10. So right now we have our APP sensor, crankshaft position sensor. So let's see what else is in the. So we have our map sensor, cam sensor, our oil pressure sensor. Man, there's a lot of stuff on this 5-volt reference. Let's see if we have any more. And as we can see right here, there's one that goes back, pink 11, our line pressure sensor. And I don't know if you remember the codes. We had line pressure sensor code, we had APP1 and APP2. So remember, it came from another shop, so I'm not sure what they disconnected. So what I want to do right now, I want to just take off my codes and see what we get. And right now what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to hook up my Pico on one of the 5-volt references from APP1 and then another one from APP2 and check out the readings. So let's get to that and we'll see what we have. Alright, so I was talking to the other shop and they advised me that the issue was actually happening whenever this was actually completely cold. So what I did, I let it sit for a while. I actually put a fan underneath it where it got nice and cool. And I have two connections right here. So the blue connector that's going to be on our APP2 and then our red connector is going to be on the APP1. Just looking into all this, remember we had two codes, but I don't know what he disconnected. I do know that there's a line pressure code right there as well, and that's connected to APP2. So if my theory's right, we're probably going to see a drop on the blue trace. So let's go ahead. This vehicle has been sitting. Let's cross our fingers. Let's see if we see anything bad. Alright, so there you go. We have our 5-volt reference. We have the vehicle on. And look, right off the bat, check that out. Yes. And that's as soon as we turn on the vehicle. And look, I'm not doing anything. It's just constantly dropping right there. Cool. Alright. And if we turn on the vehicle right now, I guarantee you our throttle body light's going to be flashing. So let's see if we can turn this on. Alright, so you can see our voltage is low right there. Now let me get you to the actual inside without really bumping too much. Sweet. You see our lightning bolt is flashing non-stop. And look at that. Back to the 5 volts. And I guarantee you, beautiful. 5 volts, drops. That's where we get our low voltage right there. And I guarantee you, if we turn this off and on, let's give this a try. Alright, we're getting constant 5 volts. Let's go back inside the vehicle. And then our lightning bolt is going to stop flashing. There you go. This is awesome. And like the other shop was saying, they kept on noticing this only when it was cold. So what I want to do now, I actually want to go ahead, change out that line pressure sensor is on the side of the transmission, and then retest this out and see what happens. See if we stop getting this this code right here. So what I'm going to do for the meanwhile, hook up the fan again, cool it down, change out the sensor, and let's go for it. Alright, so I'm pretty sure everyone's curious right now what codes popped up. Like I said, I did clear the codes beforehand, and the only one that would pop up every single time was the line pressure code. So right now I want to see what happened whenever the voltage actually did drop down. So let's check this out. Let's see if a throttle code came out. Bam, there you go. You see, so we have that line pressure code, the low, and then the APP2 and circuit 2. And remember, right here when we were looking at the Pico scope, the only one that dropped was that circuit 2. So I feel a lot more confident right now replacing this line pressure. So let's do that. I'm going to go to the front, hook up the fan, change out that line pressure sensor, and then we're going to fast forward to the next test, and hopefully we can get this going. I'm pretty excited because, like I said, parts cannon were thrown at this, and whoever thought, and whenever the shop brought it over, they did say that there's a line pressure code for the transmission and told me not to look at it, not to worry. If I listened to him, I would have been, you know, I would have been screwed, but let's just put it easy like that. But the good thing is, you know, you just got to do your diagnosing and you got to figure this out. So let's do this. Let's try to see if this is fixed right here. Alright, so I wasn't going to show this process right here of removing the actual line pressure sensor, but when I've removed this, check this out. Y'all have to see this because this is going to be real crucial right here. Look at that. Woohoo! It's gonna be needing a brand new connector right here. Yep. Alright, so I think this is where the video is gonna stop because this is gonna be our issue right here. Like I said, this is gonna be one of the 5-volt reference lines right here, or 5-volt reference wire, and as you can see, burnt up. I'm gonna try to take off the pins and see how they look, but looking at this, it does not look good. So yeah, I gotta get the A-OK from the shop, and on top of that, whew, I gotta probably get a brand new connector, so this is gonna be a pain in the butt. I don't know where I'm gonna get this pigtail from. So there you go. If you do like this video, please put a big thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that little notification bell to get all the brand new videos coming out from Oz Mechanics.